Okay guys, here's another video, a little side video to the recent breathing video I talked about filling your breath. So I want to talk about something that, a lot of people seen in the anime called Demon Slayer. Now if you haven't seen it, go watch it, it's pretty cool. I'm not going to spoil anything. But in the anime, this one thing I will kind of spoil, but it's not really so much of a crazy spoil than anything. Sorry about that. Okay. Camera movement. But anyway, there's a technique in there called total concentration breathing. Okay, it's where the demon slayers, they're breathing, and it increases their physical power and mental strength as well. And as I watch that, I'm thinking like, okay, could that be a possible real life thing? And the answer to that is yes, because anything is possible. Never limit yourself. So, there's no homie, crap, excuse me, I'm like stuttering and everything. Anyway, but I believe there's multiple ways to go about, this is what I'm trying to say, of doing total concentration breathing. I did some tests with myself and tried a certain method, and I believe it worked. I believe it worked, breathing wise. And energy flowing wise, probably also the reason why I'm able to feel the breath of my energy, the energy of my breath. Am I saying that right? It's kind of weird, but so okay, let's talk about concentrated breathing. All right, concentrated breathing. You're sitting there, you're standing, and it's basically like a meditation where you just focus on your breath. Okay, inhale, exhale. It's concentrated. Inhale, exhale. Right? That's it. Just inhale and exhale. So that is basically concentrated breathing. Let's say you meditate, you're sitting in a meditative position and for like 30 minutes, you're just focused on your breathing. Nothing more, just breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. That's concentrated breathing. Okay? Or it could be considered total concentrated breathing. I guess total would be more control. But basically what I want to talk about, total concentration breathing, constant. Okay, it's where you're constantly doing concentrated breathing non-stop throughout your everyday life. There's a part there on the anime where the main protagonist has to learn this technique to increase his abilities, and he tries to do this concentrated breathing in his sleep. All right, to where he can constantly do it, because again, as we talked about in the previous video, when you control your breathing, like especially for working out, running and everything, it does increase your physical capabilities to go farther, to do more, have higher endurance levels and everything like that. So it's the same situation here for energy work. All right, where you constantly have concentrated breathing throughout your daily life. An example is myself. Where I live now, it's about 1.7 miles away from my father's place, and I go visit my father every now and then. So I decided to try this concentrated breathing all the way there. Surprisingly, everything actually went smooth. I was able to. There were probably a few times where I had to redirect my breathing, but it wasn't regular breathing. It was a Dantian concentrated breathing, because as you know, the breathing method where you breathe through your stomach, expand your stomach, right? Like you breathe through your diaphragm, expand, and as your stomach expand, and then you breathe out and your stomach contracts back in. That's the Dantian breathing, and it builds up your energy within inside you. Now I did that while walking there, because I walk. I don't catch no bus or anything like that. I walk just just keep stay active and for exercise purposes. But I walk to and from his house, and I decided to do this concentrated breathing, this Dantian concentrated breathing, so that way I can really increase my internal energy. It is definitely possible, and I will recommend it to everybody. It's literally just that you're just like, if you sat down in a meditative position and breathe, do the Dantian breathing, breathe through your diaphragm, right? Build up your energy center. It's the same thing but moving. All right, it might take a little bit more concentration, and that's why it's called concentrated breathing, or in this case total concentration breathing, constant, like the Demon Slayer anime. But it takes practice. You got to keep on practicing and do it. If you can walk a mile and do it and perform the dancing breathing method without messing up, or like if you slip, like you catch yourself immediately, your energy inside you will greatly increase because it's concentrated. People do the meditation for like an hour or so, or a day or so, or 30 minutes, whatever it is, and then they go about their daily lives and do whatever. But if you can put that breathing method in your daily life, your energy is going to skyrocket without even training. Just by focusing on breathing, because breath is life. Okay, people need to understand that breath is life. All right. So definitely try this. Oh, my camera's messed up. I need to get a better lens for this phone. But here we go. But try it. Total concentration breathing, constant. That's what it is. Constantly breathing this way. Now, the total concentration breathing is the method basically where you're just, you're sitting down doing it, or you're doing it when you're working out, right? Constant means continuous, to keep it going. I'm probably dragging out something that's super simple in this video right now, but please forgive me. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm not going to keep everybody's time. I'm going to start the next tutorial video for everybody. We're almost to the part where we're actually going to working on actual abilities. Okay, telekinesis, pyrokinesis, electrokinesis, umbrokinesis, stuff like that. So yes, this is total concentration breathing constant. I'm probably going to name that the title. And moving on to the next tutorial video. Good tutorial. We'll see you guys later.